2 feet together. Heels will touch, thighs will engage, we'll stack up our spine. We're gonna bring our hands up, interlace them all the way, webbing, bring them to the chin. Let the chin be parallel to the floor. I'm gonna close my door. And I'm gonna breathe in through the nose for a count of 6 and out through the mouth for a count of 6. We'll do 10 breaths, just one set today, so make these good ones. Let's begin, please. Inhale. Raising elbows with the side body long, legs are nice and strong. Exhale. Mouth is open, and we're bringing the arms around, elbows touch. Inhale. Chin comes down, elbows lift, look forward, see right out straight in front of you. Exhale. Working to press the air out of the lungs, elbows touch. Inhale, open elbows, butterfly them out, chin comes down, eyes look forward, fill the lungs. Exhale, let the head drop, chin up, eyes look back, belly pulls in, and we bring the arms around to touch. Inhale. Lift up high, lengthen, shoulders are still down. Exhale. Squeeze the legs together, that's gonna help warm up the legs. Inhale. Maybe this next breath you're taking here is a little easier than the last. Exhale. Pull belly in as you exhale. Inhale. Lift up, side body long, legs nice and tight. Exhale. Mouth open, eyes open, elbows touch. Inhale. We have a few more to go. Exhale. Work to extend the breath to the whole count. 2 more. Let's breathe them in. Exhale. Last breath. Make it a big, good, filled up lungs breath. Legs nice and strong, elbows high, crown lifted. Exhale, just the head drops, back is straight. Weight in the heels, arms come around. Exhale, 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 and change. Arms come down. Ardha Chandrasana with Padasana. We will do 2 sets of this. Inhale, bring the arms up, interlace, extend, and then a tick-tock right and left, each way. Starting to feel, with each sway to the side, a little more opening. So when we're not in the hot room, we have to create some of our own heat. So our breaks in between won't be quite as long. Let's stop in the middle, stop right there, squeeze the palms together, reach up as tall as you can be, and then hips left, upper body reaches right. Hips left, upper body reaches right. Keep your chin lifted, keep reaching up through the hands, palms are together, pointing the fingers maybe up and back a little bit so that you lift the chest up so that you're not collapsing. 2 hips are pressing, weight into the left heel, and we breathe and lengthen. Breathe, lengthen. We're inhaling and exhaling. We're trying to create that nice, beautiful stretch on the left side. Make sure your chin stays up. Don't let it collapse down. We're going to come for our last couple breaths. With your last breath, let's inhale and then exhale. Push, 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 and change back to the center. Reach up, reset, arms back right up over top of your head, and then press the hips to the right. Reach left. Each side is a little different. It's okay. You're just checking out, where am I today? Where am I going to go? And you use your breath to find the next millimeter. Inhaling, keep the chest lifted, the chin up. Face is framed between the arms. Palms can keep squeezing together. Reach the arms out. Press the hips more. Weight into the right heel. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, keep going. Let's come down to our final 2 breaths. And with your last breath, inhale, exhale, push and push and push and change. Next is the back bend. You're going to gently let your head drop. I'm coming up here to let a couple people into the class because they just showed up. And you're going to lift the chin, bring your arms back with your ears, and then keep pressing chest up, and we're arching our spine. Exhale as you reach back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, reach back. Last breath. Exhale, fall back, way back, more back, and change. Come on back up. Find vertical first, then pull the belly in. Exhale as you reach down. Nice long spine, reach out, and then hands can come to the floor, and we'll do our hip walk. Right, left, down in the knees, waking up the body. whatever you've done already today. Maybe trying to reverse that. A lot of us are sitting, working from our tables at home. This is a great stretch to get the legs reached out. All right, when I come to it, point the toes forward, squeeze toes and heels together, and I'm going to roll the shoulders back and work to scoop the heels from behind. Bringing the hands, cupping the heels, pinky fingers together. Let the head lengthen down as you pull up and reach up with the hips. If your hands didn't quite get under your heels, maybe on the side, but most important part here, chest and thighs together. Compress the chest and thighs. And then keep lengthening, spine down, hips up. As long as you can be from your heels up to the end of your tailbone, and then from your tailbone to the crown of the head. And you keep the breath moving the whole time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One last chance. See if you can straighten the legs just a little bit more. And then change. Bring the arms out in front. Palms together. Inhale, lift up, straightest spine you can make. Exhale, float arms down. Nice. Go for it right again. Keep our heat going. Inhale, lift up, extend up, reach up, index fingers go, and then hips left, upper body reaches right. And this time you might find you can start a little closer to where you were toward the end of the last time, but you keep reaching, no collapsing. Keep the chin up, keep the shoulders still down, but lengthening. You don't want to just hugging your ears. Two shoulders square, two hips square. You try to be between two planes of glass. Weight into your left heel, using the breath. Inhale, exhale, reach. Let's spend just two more breaths. Inhale, exhale, reach. One more. Inhale, exhale, push, 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 and change back to the center. Reach up and then go the other side. Hips press right, and then upper body reaches left. So again, maybe easing into it in the very beginning, but then each breath, you find that little bit more depth. We always go slowly at first, and then keep going to find our edge. Right heel more into the floor. Maybe weight back into the heels just a little bit more. Chest lifted, chin up. Again, that idea of two planes of glass, we're in between it. So don't let the upper body collapse. Keep pressing the hip out. Now, really start working with your breath. Inhale, reach, exhale, push. One more, inhale, exhale, push, 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 and change back to the center. Back bend time again. If your neck is healthy, gently let the head drop back. Eyes look back, arms, now bring them back with your ears. So bring them right back, open the chest, and then look back again. Squeeze the palms up, and then you're gonna start to reach back more and more. Keep working on bringing arms back, look back, arms back. Hips will go forward, but legs stay straight. Don't bend the knees. Fall back, way back, a little bit more, and then change. Come on, back up. Once you're up, hinging at the hips, reach out. Long, straight spine brings you down as much as you can. You can bend the knees as you need, then hands to the floor, walk out. Hips, right, left, right, left. You might sit down toward the heels, maybe come up onto the toes. Whatever little dance here will help you to find your opening. Shimmy, shimmy. This is the good stuff. We just moved our spine in 4 different directions. Now, bend the knees deeply enough to press your chest to your thighs. Feet are together. Scoop the heels from behind, best you can get. You're getting as much of your forearms behind the calves as you can. Head is released, lengthened, eyes open. Forehead toward the shins, or reaching down. Crown of the head extends. Pull on the heels. Get your shoulders away from your ears. A lot of people carry them at their ears. You want to lift them up to help pull and lengthen the spine. Roll some weight to the toes. Automatically your hips will lift up just a little bit with that move forward into the toes. Belly and thighs together. Couple more breaths, and then we're going to find our final reach. Inhale, exhale, last chance. Straighten the legs out. Straighten them just a little bit more. And then change. Arms out in front. Bring the biceps up with ears, palms together. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, float it down. Awkward series is next. We're just going to do 1 set of each of these. All about balance and control of the low body. So step the feet apart, 6 inches, 2 fist distance. You can measure. And as they come up, you're going to extend the arms out in front. Shoulders down, fingertips right out in line. Everything is shoulders distance apart. And the first part, we sit down and back in the chair. Just go ahead, sit right down, sit right down. Weight into your heels, weight into your heels. Reach the arms forward. Keep your chin lifted, belly pulled in. Now, get your weight back in your heels just a little bit. Sink back in the heels. And then bring the shoulders down and see if you can sit up just a little bit taller in the chair. Hips come down 1 inch, but not below your knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Come on, back up. Second part, high up on your toes. We're going to lift our heels off the floor as high as you can get them. Once you have your heels up, spine is nice and tall, belly is pulled in. We're going to start to sit in the invisible chair, bar stool, with our spine still stacked and tall. You're going to sit down low, heels come up, knees stay up, and you just sink low, but your shoulders over hips. Don't lean forward, don't lean back. Belly button in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change, bring it up. Third part, feet still 6 inches apart. Knees pressed together, zip them together, zip from the knees up to the groin. Come up onto the toes. Your heels are off the floor, and then we lower down, pressing knees together with a spine tall. We don't let ourselves lean forward or back. We build up the strength to do so. Tall spine. You might be more of a hover, or you might be in a lower squat. Knees still pressed entirely, belly in. And then we slowly raise up. Maybe come 1 inch first, and then bring yourself up. Inch by inch by inch by inch by inch. Build it. You got it. All the way up. Arms down. Feet together. To the breath. Next is our eagle pose. We will do both sets of eagle. 2 sets, they go right behind each other. This is about compression in. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, float the arms down. Right under left, gonna wrap, thumbs in toward the face, palms together. Bring the elbows down in the chest, sit down low. Take that moment to sit and soften, and then right leg comes up over top of left. Best wrap you can get. It's all you need, your best wrap. And then we keep sitting the hips low, and bring the spine up tall. Belly stays pulled in. Shoulders are down away from your ears. Squeeze the legs together. Squeeze the arms. Squeeze, 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 and change. Right foot down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let the arms come down. Wrap left under right, wrapping in. The idea is compression here. We're going to compress and squeeze the elbows together. Sit low. Once you're sitting, left leg comes up over top. We're going to work for the best wrap you can. Some of you might be able to get this toes right, wrap right around the calf. And we'll sit and squeeze. Now bring your upper body up just a little bit taller. If you're wobbly, don't worry. Today I am too. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Change. Second set. We'll go right into it. Inhale up. Exhale down. Right under left again. This time, pick something in your alignment to work on. Sit low. Pull belly button in as you lift the leg up and over. Lifting up and over. So one of the things I always have to work on is getting my hips square. So I need to bring my right hip back. And it's going to bring my knees toward the center line a little bit better. I'm going to sit up a little taller. Weight into my left heel. Keep my right hip back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Change. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left arm under right. Wrap. Sit and soften. Belly in, left leg comes up and over. Wrap and squeeze. Again, alignment. Great thing to work on here is left hip back to square the hips. Squeeze arms together. Squeeze legs together. Weight into right heel. Squeeze, 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 and change. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. This is the traditional party time. A little sip of water, little adjustments if you want. And then we're going to move into continuing to balance. Good. All right, standing head to knee. We will do 2 sets. First set a little longer, second set a little shorter. It's all about our balance. So we're going to start with left foot planted. Plant it by spreading your toes out, engaging your thigh. Left glute also strong. Right leg's going to come up. We're going to work on balance first. So without the hot room, sometimes we're not quite as loose and flexible, but just keep working with your strength here. The flexibility will come along. If your standing leg is locked and strong, you can pull the belly in, round the upper body around, and try to get your hands under the foot. You're going to bring all of the fingers under the foot, thumbs included. Flex the toe back. Try to bring your heel out under your knee, and then belly's in. From here, maybe this is your spot, or you can start just experimenting. We're going to do 2 sets. Experiment, maybe kick out, maybe see where the leg is going today. Maybe it's going to go straight, maybe it's not today. Doesn't matter, as long as you're moving your body and you're working on it. Lock up the standing leg, left glute. Send it out, or to stay another 10 seconds or so. Flex the foot back, shoulders low, arms extended. No matter where you are, shoulders rounded, arms extended. 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself out gently. We'll do the other side. Right foot is our planted foot. Tighten your thigh, tighten your right glute. Bring your left leg up. Get your thigh parallel to the floor, flex the foot back. This is the beginning part. This is a great place to keep working. You can stay here for the whole minute and be good. If you're good, belly in, round the shoulders down. Pull belly in, round shoulders down. Hands go under the foot in an interlaced grip, a little basket grip. Tighten your thigh, tighten your glute of the right leg, and then you can start to play. See where your leg goes today. Again, this is a combination of strength and flexibility. And the breath. Flex the foot back, tighten standing leg, pull belly button in, then round the shoulders, extend out, flex the foot, tighten standing leg, weight into the toe. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. A few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change, bring it down. Small back bend if you like. Inhale and exhale. So the second one we're going to do again, a little shorter, so you maybe go right to your place, going slowly enough that you can keep your balance, but go to that place where you can stand and balance. Make sure you get the right side. Left foot plants, right leg comes up. Maybe this is it. Find a place where you can balance. Round down if you're going. Under the foot. Extending out. Flex the foot. Try to make your right leg parallel to the floor. Not too low, not too high. Flex back. Belly in. Again, being very careful to be as strong as you can be and as realistic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change, bring it down. Other side. Right foot plants, left leg comes up, thigh up, flexed foot, belly in. Balance on that right leg, right glute. Belly button also pulled in, round down. Hands underfoot. Thumbs included. Make it a grip, a basket for your foot to go in. And then you start to extend. This one's a little shorter. Go to your place where you can balance. Breathe. Remember, strong and loose at the same time. Flex the toe, belly in, breathing. Don't stop breathing. Shoulders down, arms extended. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out. Trying to reverse the motion on the way out. Sometimes we're kind of quick to come out. Hands to the low back. Beautiful back bend. So standing bow pulling pose. Still going to do 2 sets of this one. First one a little longer, second one a little quicker. And yeah, let's go from there. So right arm's going to come out, palm facing up. So the shoulder's back. I want to keep that shoulder back. And then we scoop down without dropping the coin, as if there was one there, onto the ankle. Left arm reaches up. 2 knees are together, right shoulder's back. From here, you start to kick and lower. You go down with the belly, out with the left arm, and the leg goes back. And you're going to explore it. Spend a few moments tightening your standing leg and kicking back, reaching out. Keep your chin up. That's going to help you keep the arch in the spine. Kick back into the hand. That'll take your right shoulder way back. Tighten the standing leg. If you're good where you are, maybe you find 1 more inch of reach. You keep breathing. Anytime you fall out, you can come right back in. Just head in with intention. I'm going to stay for 10 seconds. Breathe. Find your edge today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Switching sides. Left shoulder opens. Bring that shoulder back. Hand can come back. Palm up. Scoop the ankle from the inside. Right leg is strong. Right arm comes up. You can think about even getting a little bit of that arch now. And then when your standing leg is ready, and don't rush it, then you go. And notice the chest comes down, the arm stays extended. Arm doesn't drop unless the chest comes down. Tighten the standing leg. Kick back into the hand. The more you reach forward, the more you kick back. The more you kick back, the more you have to reach forward. If you're noticing your heel is down on your butt and your way down, start working on opening the shoulder, kick it back. This is all a practice. Keep breathing, 10 seconds. Nice breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change, bring it down. Breath in, breath out. Second set, a little shorter. Spend your first couple seconds finding a spot and then balance. That's your key thing. Find a place you can balance, and I'll give you a call at the end to go for your final length. Right arm out, scoop the ankle, left arm up, and then explore to a place that you can hold, that you can be strong and loose all at the same time. Reach it out, kick it back, tighten standing leg, pull up through the belly button, chin up, keep balancing, breathe. Now go for your final edge, so you can go just a little bit more. Explore it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Bring it down. One more side. Left arm out, palm up. Reach down, scoop the ankle. Right arm goes up. Balance. Once you have your balance, start to find where you can challenge yourself. Standing leg strong. Left shoulder drifts back. 2 shoulders go in the same line. Finding a place that you can hold and breathe all at the same time. Reach it out. Keep kicking out. Coming for our last few seconds now. Go for your edge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Nice. Tula Dandasana is next. Balancing staff. Just 1 set. Step to a back end of your mat. We have no mirrors. We can pick whichever side. That's okay. Inhale. Bring the arms up over. Interlace. Extend the index fingers. Palms tight together. Open the chest. Pull belly in. Step forward on the right foot. And then exhale. Lower down. Left leg lifts. Arms reach the opposite direction. Standing leg locked up. Make yourself into a perfect T shape. And perfect just means the best you can do. 3, 2, 1. Step back. If you're doing the best you can, that's perfect. Step forward, left foot. Point the toes to the right. Body down, leg up. You're hinging at the hip. Reach your eyes out in front of you, just your eyes. Reach your hands out. Reach your toe back. Breathe in, belly in. Lift the hands a little bit more so they don't collapse. 3, 2, 1. Step back. Hands down, feet together. Good. We'll go to the left end of our mat or one end of your mat. Doesn't matter which one. Standing separate legs stretching, facing west. We're going to do 1 set of this today. We'll stay long enough that we have a chance to really open. So we're working from one end. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up over the head, and then exhale, take a nice wide stance out to the side. Once you come down, make sure your toes are pointing directly forward in front of you. Your arms are reaching out the side. The belly's pulled in. Now, we're going to start to hinge at the hips, and our weight goes into the toes. Lowering forward, straight, flat spine. Maybe the hands come to the mat first to soften into it, or to the calves, and just start to find stretch of the backs of the legs and lengthen of the spine. Weight into the toes. Thighs are engaged to release the hamstrings. And then hands are going to go on the outsides of the feet, and you'll start to pull, use your strength to lengthen the spine more. You're folding in half. You're keeping your chest pressed forward, the head extended, weight into the toes to lift the hips, and you're breathing. Don't stop breathing. Breath in, exhaling, finding 1 more inch. If your forehead's on the floor, maybe the legs could come back a little bit more together. Weight back in the toes. Let's spend a few more minutes just finding a full stretch. Tighten your quadriceps. Use the arms to help you lengthen the spine. Reach out through the crown. Last breath in, out, and use your inhale to raise up. Once you come up, 2 feet back together, arms to your sides. Any adjustments, drink, wipe off, movement of your mat. If you need to make adjustment, this is a great time to do it. Next, we're going to move into triangle, Trikonasana. And to keep our warmth up, we'll do 2 sets of this, then 1 set of each of the next 2 postures afterwards, just so you know where we're going in our express version today. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead for our Trikonasana. Exhale, step out wide to the right. Wide to the right, and then turn the right foot to face the back. We say back of the room as if we're in the studio right now. And then we're going to sit down deeply into our right knee. And as you sit down, you want to make sure your stance is really wide enough. Your knee needs to be over your ankle, not past it, and not behind it either. Sometimes for those who are really flexible, it's too far back. And then get your spine up tall. Flip the palms up, look at your left hand, and then we windmill, right arm down, left arm up. But it's not about collapsing. We're not trying to reach the floor for real. We're reaching down to the hand and reaching up to the left hand. Turn your chin to the left shoulder. Your right thigh is super strong right now. This is engaged and open. Your left leg tight and strong. Reach way up, reach way down. Turn the chin, keep looking up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Turn right foot in, open left foot. As you sit down, check your stance. You might have to vary it on this side. Shorter or longer. Knee over ankle, bringing your thigh as close to parallel as you can. Reach the arms out, flip the palms, and then as you look at the right shoulder, tilt left arm down, right arm up. Eventually 2 shoulders stack up over top of one another, chin to shoulder, breath. Squeeze left glute, help you bring the hip underneath. Left elbow at the knee, helping you press the knee out so it doesn't collapse in. Reach up, breathe, 3, 2, 1. Change, come back. Left foot points in, 2 feet together, arms overhead, float it down. Just concentrating on your breath now. Inhale, exhale. We'll do this one again. Inhale, arms up, exhale, step out wide. Maybe this time some of you can go a little wider because you opened your hips, but keep the alignment there. Right foot points back, knee over ankle. Sometimes when you find you're warmer, now you can get a little wider. Reach the arms way out. Stack up your spine. Look at a really tall spine. Flip the palms. Look left. Right arm down. Left arm up. And then we work with the breath. Heart and lungs both working here. All the muscles. Each direction. We're stretching. We're strong. Breathe. Keep your right glute nice and squeezed here. Left leg squeezed. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Right foot in, left foot out. 2 heels are in that same line. Sit down. Any adjustments? Open the chest, stack the spine, flip the palms, look right, and then we windmill. Left arm reaches down and right arm reaches up. Maybe one of the most important parts here is really to think about that lift. This is core strength that's keeping us up. We're not just collapsing into this. Right leg so strong. Chin to shoulder, profile visible in the mirror, in the camera. 3, 2, 1, change. Left foot in, 2 feet together, arms overhead, float it down. Next posture is our standing separate leg, forehead to knee. Remember, this is about a rounded spine. I'll keep cueing you. Just 1 set. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, smaller stance to the side. 3 feet instead of 4, and then turn to face one end of your mat. Square your hips, so make sure your left hip comes around, your left foot can be open slightly, but your hip comes all the way around. Reach the arms way up, palms are together, lift up, tuck the chin, exhale to round down. Rounding to bring forehead to knee, back leg stays strong and rooted, front knee can bend, bring your forehead to your knee. Try to keep your belly button pulled in, lift your middle spine, up toward the ceiling, forehead on the knee. Fingertips can be on the floor in front of you, pushing in to help you lift, or maybe in palm prayer position. Tiny sips of air just for a couple seconds more. 3, 2, 1. Raise up enough to straighten both legs, palms together. Come up. Take at least 5 seconds, maybe 8 to 10 to raise up. Build the strength and control. Once you're all the way up, chin comes up. Turn, face the other side. Square the right hip around. Bring it several times. Reach up, tuck chin. Exhale, round down. You go down with a rounded spine. Belly's pulled in. Bend the front knee as much as you need to put your forehead on your knee and keep the space underneath the belly. You're making your spine really round, concave belly. And we breathe with a tucked in chin, a pulled in belly, a pulled up pelvic floor. Sips of air, keep breathing. And then to come up, raise up just enough, straighten the front leg, palms back together, uncurl, unwind, coming up nice and slow with control. All the way up, lift the chin, turn, arms down, exhaling. Tree pose, Vrikshasana, with a toe stand built in. So if anyone is doing toe stand, you're gonna go ahead and build it right into this posture. Stay in tree for just a moment and then go down. If you're not familiar with tree with toe stand, just stay in your tree position. Left leg is our planted leg to begin with. So plant it, bring your right leg up. Raise your knee up, ankle underneath, and then we're gonna rotate the hip to bring the heel up into the belly button, up into the groin. Left hand can hold underneath, let the knee go down. Gently let the hip open for the knee to come down. If you have any knee issues, you want to just be really careful as you don't yank the knee, but let the hip open. Again, toe standers, if anybody's going for it, do it now. Maybe I'll see you in camera. Otherwise, take your left thigh and your left glute and squeeze them right now. Squeeze them so you can build the endurance of that leg. That'll help you with other balancing postures other times in the series. Shoulders down, lift your crown to the head, to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Toe standers, if you're there, go ahead and release. Come on back up. And we'll all change. Bring that down. Nice. Right foot plants, left leg comes up. Bring your knee up, and then we'll rotate the hip. Right now I can feel it. Sometimes my glutes are nice and tight, and this feels, because my hip is like, yay, you're opening me. Yes, my hips talk to me. And then the knee gently comes down. I say gently. Eventually from the side, the two knees come into one line. And that might be years till it happens for you, or some of you, I know your knees are in line already, because that's where your hips are. No matter where they are, you're working on keeping them open and healthy. Take your right thigh, squeeze it up. Any toe standers, you've already gone ahead, hopefully. Squeeze right thigh, squeeze right glute, pull up in on the belly button, shoulders down. Eyes with a gentle gaze forward. Inhale, exhale. Toe standers, come on up. And then when you come out this time, see if you can come out with a nice control. See if you can bring that knee up and then the foot underneath and then let it come down. Just a nice awareness of movement. Great. Any adjustments, any movements, take it. Down to the floor you go. We're going to come for our floor series. We will flow a few of these postures through just to keep ourselves on time. So on the floor you go, Savasana, laying out all the way down, best part of the class, we say, because it is a fantastic part of the class, though I happen to love some of the postures a whole lot too. So as you come down, find yourself in a truly relaxed position, arms to your sides, eyes still open. The reason for open eyes is because we're very much aware of what's going on in our body. Right now we want to, connect in with the sense of being here on the floor, here with the chest open, the legs extended. And maybe just sense the warmth and the movement on the inside of the body that you've created. You might picture your body full of all of the molecules, the atoms, the compounds, and how after doing this kind of yoga, or any kind of yoga, but this kind of yoga in particular, everything's kind of awake. And it's almost, to me, this little picture, I picture everything on the inside going, yay, they're having a little party on the inside. Like, yay, you just moved me, you made me healthy, you made me happy. And inhale and exhale. A few more times. And then we'll get into our work of the floor. When we start Pavadamuktasana, we're just going to do one set today. We'll make sure we do it to our fullest, as it's only one set. So let's go ahead and get to that. Raise up the right knee, interlace the fingers on the shin below the knee. And then as you pull in, you want your shoulders to stay down on the floor, tuck your chin in, and then bring the knee up toward the chest as much as you can. Make compression between belly and thigh as much as you possibly can. So your hip flexibility will affect this, but as long as you are pulling strong and connecting and even a little bit down by the groin area, benefits are happening. Keep pulling. Nice strength of the fingers. Build some strong hands here. Strong hands. Good, strong pull. Pull, 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 and change. Send the leg out. Left leg comes up. Interlace fingers on the shin below. Pull up, pull in, bring it in. Your right leg can stay extended, foot can be flexed. Left leg, you're pulling on the shin, make sure you're not on your knee, shoulders down, chin tucked in. Whole spine is getting as close to the floor as you can get. Keep pulling. Last few seconds, you're pulling with your strongest possible pull. Pull, 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 and change. Send the leg out. Next comes two. Bring both knees up and in. Reach up, hug around. Grab for opposite elbows or opposite forearms, as much grab as you can get. And then lower shoulders back down on the floor. Chin tucks in. And then keep the thighs, keep the knees, everything pulled as tight as you can. Eyes look down the center line. Chin is lowered toward the chest. Spine is low. And then see what you can do to give the hips, your sacrum, a little tip down toward the mat. Low back stays on the floor, but there's a pull down on the arms and a pull down toward the floor with the spine. Keep breathing. Nice inhales and exhales. Pull, 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 and change. You can send the legs up and out and lower with some core strength, or just extend them. Breath time. So to get off our bellies, we're going to have two options. We're either going to roll ourselves to our right and push up if you have any spine issues, or you'll do a sit-up. For your sit-up, we're going to extend the arms to the front of the room. We're going to bring the legs together. Squeeze the glutes, flex the feet, nuts tighten the seat, and then give it exhale, double as you go up. Coming up. Once you're up, we're going to go over onto the belly for our spine strengthening series. I'm going to start with cobra pose. And that's going to bring your hips right down to the floor. I'm going to get myself back into camera there. And hands are going to come right beside the chest. Chin is forward, legs are squeezed and reaching to the back of the room. We're going to use our inhale to come up, squeeze the legs all together, toes and heels together, and then inhale, lift up. Eyes up, chin up. Once you're up, give it the exhale, and then inhale, lift up again. Keep working. Squeeze the glutes. Feet on the floor, keep lifting. If you've got another inch, bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Chin comes down, left ear to mat, arms go out. We're gonna make these quick little turnarounds, really just 2, maybe 3 quick breaths before we go to our next set. Keep our warmth, keep going. Second set, chin forward, hands right to the mat, beside thumbs, nipple level height. Elbows tucked in like grasshopper wings. Squeeze the thighs, tops of the feet to the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale when you're there. Inhale, lift up again. Keep lifting, shoulders down, elbows reach toward the hips. Legs strong. 3, 2, 1. Change. Chin down, right ear to mat, arms to your sides. Next posture is locust. It has 3 parts, right leg, left leg, center. We're just gonna do 1 set today, which is again part of the express. So we'll go ahead and roll our body right and left, getting the arms underneath, palms to the mat. So your palms go to your mat, chin is way forward. Elbows are open down into your mat. Left leg relaxes, chin forward, right leg straightens, points, and lifts. Bring the right leg up, keep your hips low. Right leg up, hip low, reach it out, chin forward, weight into your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, change. Right leg relaxes, left leg, straighten, point, lift. It can come up to 45 degrees. Chin way forward, shoulders down on the mat. Straighten the leg as much as it straightens. Keep straightening it, lift it up. 3, 2, 1, change. Bring it down. Next, 2 feet together. Mouth comes down the mat, like you're giving a little gentle kiss. Maybe make any adjustments, bring weight further into your shoulders. And then we're gonna zip the legs and bring them both up for 10 seconds. Let's go. Inhale, lift them up, raise them up, hold them up, squeeze them, feet together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower with control. When you get them down, arms out from underneath the body. Bring an ear to the mat. Breath. When you lift the feet up like that, it dumps blood to the heart, so you feel heart rate comes up just a little bit. All right, full locust. Next, arms extend out to the sides, palms down, chin way forward, zip the legs. Use your breath. Inhale, lift it up. Arms come up, legs come up. Belly button on the floor. Inhale, stay lifted. Breathe, reach the hands out. 5, 4, stay up. 2, 1, change. Bring it down. Relax entirely. Let the body melt. Second set, chin forward, arms out. Squeeze the legs together, 1 cobra tail, 2 airplane wings. Inhale, lift it up. Breathe it out and in while you're up there. Inhale, use your inhales to keep lifting. Exhales, you hold on. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hold. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold it. And then change. Exhale down, ear to mat. Breath. Maybe feeling your heart beat into the floor just a little bit. That is a good feeling. Be happy about that. All right, final spine strengthener. Floor bow. Raise your heels up toward the glutes. We're going to reach back, grab under our feet. In our version, we grab into feet. I've been doing some other yoga series sometimes. Sometimes people go on the shins, but we go on the feet, not to the toes, not to the ankles. Knees together, hips distance apart, feet hips distance, and then we kick back, lift. Kick back, lift. Bringing the head up, bringing the legs up. We're going to float on our belly button. And though you can't see it necessarily with no mirror, you want your knees and your shoulders in the same line. So keep kicking up, balance on your belly button. Head up, kick back. 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Bring it down. Relax, let your toes hit the floor gently. Ear to mat. Breath. Feel a little love for your spine right now. And now let's go to our second set. Heels up, reach back, grab for the feet. Keep everything in line. 2 wheels, 1 base. Let's go for it. Kick up, lift up. Use the inhale to get up. And then exhale while you're there. Inhale, kick back a little bit more. Keep bringing the knees in, hips distance apart. Bring the toes up. Rolling yourself. Again, 2 wheels, 1 base. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Change. Bring it down. Bring it ear to mat. And then you can stay for an extra moment right in your belly, or if a child's supposed to feel nice, just press yourself up, reach your hips back. We're going to start moving into our flow up. We're going to flow the next few postures, right, one after another. So next 4 go right behind one another. And then we'll do it again. So we're going to start with our Supta Vajrasana, knees forward, legs back. Heels are going to be wider than your hips, so the hips could go down. You're going to brace the knees and gently release. If your hips hit the floor, your fingertips are going to go to your toes, and then you're going to start to lower down. So you're going to follow your full extension. I know when I do this posture, the first set, I always just am careful because day to day, it's a little different for me. Sometimes I can go all the way down. Sometimes I just have to ease into it. So you're always listening. If you're on the elbows, then you go all the way down. If you know the posture, on the floor, hands go up over top of the head. Let me breathe. The compression in the knees, the opening of the ankles, part of the important part of this posture. Then to come out, same thing you did before. Come up the same way, elbow, elbow, hand, hand, bring yourself up. We're going to come back toward the back of the mat. You can reach the legs out, take a little step with them. We're going to come to Ardha Karmasana, half tortoise. And sit back onto our heels. Inhale, bring the arms up over the head, palms together, reach up, pull belly in for strength, and then exhale to lower. As you lower down, you're working to bring your forehead to the mat before your fingers reach out to the spine, hips back. Once you do hit down, send the hips back. So the most important part here is lengthen the hips back and then reach hands forward. Hips way back, hands forward. Belly and chest are compressed together, belly and chest right beside one another. Forehead on the mat, and the tip of the nose can come down for alignment. Reach out, reach the hips back one more time. And then to change, knees squeeze, forehead off the mat. Inhale, come all the way up. Once you're all the way up, exhale, float the arms down. Come up onto the knees, knees under hips. So we're already going to start to press the hips forward. We're going to roll the shoulders back slightly. Sternum's going to open. This is camel, Ustrasana. Feet straight behind you. And then lift the chin, lift the sternum. Lift the chin, lift the sternum. Keep pressing hips forward. And you're going to look back behind you. Keep looking, hips forward. Hips forward. If you can grab one heel, you're grabbing a heel and then you're pulling. But without doing a tremendous lean back. Hips still way forward. Sternum up, eyes back. Pull on the heels maximal. Pull, pull, pull. And change. Hands to the low back. Come all the way up. We'll sit back down onto the hips. Sasangasana, rabbit. Shins come parallel, knees forward. We're going to come sitting to a tall spine, hands right behind or beside our heels, ready to grab hold. Tucking the chin, rounding the spine, and then round and lower. Pull your belly button in, exhale as you go down. Make space. As you go down, then the hands are going to grab hold of the heels. So it is important that you're grabbing the heels. It's the simplest grip you can probably come up with. Thumbs outside. Hands go around the heels like baseballs. And then you're lifting the hips. Lift the hips, lift the hips. Forehead and knees stay together. Eyes open, pull belly in. Lift, lift, lift. Bring the hips up. Hips up, hips up. And then change. Hips down. Hold on the heels to come up for good control. Once you're all the way up, Savasana. Roll right over. Coming down. Breath. Inhale and exhale. Giving your body the chance on the inside to take full advantage of all the work you just did for the inside of your body. We're going to come to a sit-up. We'll make a choice. Roll right if you need to, or bring the legs together, extend the arms. Thumbs can cross over, tighten the glutes, flex the feet, and then give yourself an inhale and then a double exhale on the way up. Come all the way up. You can reach forward, grab for those toes, nice flexibility, and turn around. We'll flow through those 4 postures again. Knees forward. So over time, the knees will come closer and closer together, but especially if you're still working on this and the hips are, maybe barely hitting the floor, then the knees can be open more. That's okay. Knees can be open, but feet point straight back right outside the hips. Fingertips can come to the toes, and then we lower elbow then elbow. If you're sitting up and letting those hips just sink back, that's just fine. If you're gonna come down, shoulder, shoulder, and then you just keep listening. It's important to listen here. Listen to the knees, listen to the thighs, listen to the ankles. They might be saying, yes, stretch. But if they say, no pain, back off just a little bit and come back to that yes, stretch place. And to change, come on back up, same way. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Working to bring your chest up as straight and forward as you can. Hands to the floor. We'll step our body back. Ardha Krimasana. Half tortoise. Hips back on the heels. Inhale, lift up. And then as you lower down, keep the chin lifted a little bit, just so you don't tuck and go too far down. Belly in. Belly helps you to have the spine strength, the back strength to lower down. As you come down, try to hit forehead first. Reach out, hips back. If I could, I'd come around to each of your houses right now. If I could. Give you a little push down and back on your spine. Help you lengthen back and just feel that beautiful extension on your back. That nice length. All the way from the base of the neck down to your coccyx. And then it'll be time to come up. Bring the knees together. Forehead comes up off the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, float it down. Come up for camel. Knees under hips. Legs are going to point straight back. Sometimes opening the hips slightly is a little helpful. Hands to the low back. Lift the sternum, lift the chin, and then we keep lifting and looking, lifting and looking. Belly forward, hips forward. Again, only if you can really see pretty far down behind you, you can grab the heels. If you're grabbing the heels, go ahead. But you don't have to grab the heels to get a really nice opening. You can keep pressing on the low back. Press the hips forward. We're stretching the abdominal muscles, hip flexors. Throat is stretching. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale, look back a little further, and then inhale to come up. Chin stays back until you're all the way up. Chin comes down last. Sit the hips. Sasandasana. Hips back on the heels. Hands ready beside the heels. Tuck the chin. Rounding and lowering, rounding, lowering. This is the opposite position for your spine. We're rounding it in. Grab and hold the heels. Crown of the head dances gently on the floor. Really no pressure at all. And we pull on the heels to lift the hips. Pull on the heels, lift the hips. Belly pulls in, keep breathing, small sips of air. Stretching the middle back. You're looking for stretch in the middle back as you lift it up. And then change. Hips down. Inhale. Rise up. Chin comes last. And then we'll go Savasana. Flip over. Nice lengthened breath. Nice lengthened breath. Great. So when we come up in just a moment, we're going to come up and flow through our last few postures, which is a couple left. Nice, good, great in your Savasana right now. So we'll do our sit-up to come up. Extend the arms, tight seat, flex feet, double exhale. As you come up, you can reach out, give yourself that nice length. And then we come up, we're going to come into our Janu Shirshasana, the Paschimottanasana. So we're going to start with right leg out and left sole to the inner thigh. So this again is a rounded spine, just like we were doing with our rabbit. Inhale, bring the arms up. Purposefully turn your body to face the right foot. And then reach out, round down. Hands go around your foot, thumbs included, and tuck the chin. Tuck chin, round it down. So if your leg does straighten, that's great. Some people's will. Keep your foot flexed back, forehead on the knee, and keep rounding the spine. If it does not straighten, really the important part is the tuck chin. We're squeezing our thyroid gland. Little sips of air, pull the belly in, stretch the spine, and then change. Come on back up. Inhaling, pulling the belly in to lift up. We'll go to the other side. Left leg goes out. Right sole comes in. Sit up beautifully tall, arms come up, turn, go down to the foot with the hands, and then forehead is on the knee. So we're tucking in, we're rounding the spine, just like in rabbit, rounded spine. If the leg straightens, forehead to knee, that's fine. You might even flex it and be on the calf. Small sips of air, and change. Come on back up. Once you're up, 2 feet straight out in front of you, right out in front. You can sit up again if you like. You know that sit up, lay it down, bring it right back up. When you come up, 2 peace fingers reach between the 2 big toes. We're gonna hip walk. We hip walk on purpose so we can find our sits bones right into the floor. Want our sits bones in the floor, and then the grab of the toes. Legs might stay straight, maybe not, but straight spine, lengthened spine. So this is not the rounded spine, not like the last 2 postures. And then we're gonna pull forward, lengthening. Think about trying to put your chin out there by your heels, your forehead to your toes. Elbows are gonna drop down toward your calf. Now there might be a little bit of rounding, but it's not a tuck and round. It's a reach and round. Sternum forward, belly to your thighs, shine the heart forward, flex the feet back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, use the breath. Inhale, exhale, reach, and then change. Come on back up. Once we're up, we're gonna do our final spinal, and then breathing, and then we'll go to our last Savasana. So we'll start with left knee pointing straight forward, left ankle by right hip but not underneath it. Right foot comes up right by the knee. We're gonna bring the right hand comes behind us like a kickstand. It's gonna help us to lift up, not lean into, but lift up. Left arm is up, and that comes on the outside, and then we're gonna look for it to grab down toward the knee. And then one of the alignment pieces over time that you work on here is bringing your forearm right in line with the shin. And then we inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Again, we're pushing through the fingers, lift up, exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. You're trying to look over your right shoulder as much as you can. One more time, nice. Inhale, exhale, twist, 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 and change. Unravel, re-ravel the other side. Right knee is your forward knee. Left foot right by the knee. We sit up super tall. Left hand's behind us like a kickstand. Right arm up and over on the outside of the knee. Again, we're going to look for our forearm to be parallel to our shin. And then we lift up, and then we work on the twist. Every inhale is a lift. Every exhale is a twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. If your fingers are on the floor, you're pressing through them. There is the option of bringing that left hand up and bringing it around to bind to your right hip. But we're just thinking about lift, twist, 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 and change. Unravel. Let's breathe together. And then our final Savasana. So knees forward, sitting up, or easy cross-legged position. Either one is fine, but a tall spine. Crown right up over top of the coccyx. Belly's pulled in. As we exhale, remember, exhales are a pull into the belly. Air goes out, belly in. Air out, belly in. You don't have to make that big sound, but the pull in, just to remind you. All right, so let's all inhale together. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale halfway. And begin. Keep your shoulders down. Keep exhaling. I'm going to move this one right into our quicker breaths in a few moments, still slower. And then we're going to pick up the pace. Here we go. Five, four, three, two, one. Change. All to our final Savasana.